This is a video chart for POPN Incorporated, stock ticker POPN, brought to you by allpennystocks.com and baystreet.ca, with technical analysis from 123learntotrade.com. Right now we are taking a look at the 2-week intraday chart of POPN Incorporated, once again stock ticker POPN. And we can see that price is currently moving back and forth right now within a price channel. So we can see that price is moving lower and higher, and basically overall just moving sideways over the past 2 weeks. Now this channel is defined by an upward area of resistance, and that's this line that I just drew right here that's occurring around the 0.2 cent area. And we can also see an area of support that's occurring, and that's right around the 0.1 cent area. So as we can see, price is just bouncing back and forth within these two areas. However, more recently we can see that some volume came into the picture here as price approached this lower bound area of support, and within this blue box that I just drew, we can see that price definitely shot up some on relatively higher volume. So it's definitely a very bullish sign, and that's kind of telling me that down around this area of support here, we could definitely see a good amount of buyers in the picture, and definitely it'd be unlikely for price to break below this, as there are a good amount of buyers that exist here. Right now we're going to switch over to the 6-month chart and take a look at where the stock has been for the past 6 months. This is a 6-month daily chart. So this is going back just to about December of 2009. And we can see that more recently the stock has been in a little bit of a downtrend, which is defined by this downtrend line right here. However, what is very promising to me is that we're starting to see a good amount of volume come into the picture here, and we're starting to see price start to move, this downward movement starting to curve upward a little bit. So that's what I definitely like to see, is I like to see this upward curving followed by higher volume, which shows us that there are a good amount of buyers once again around this 0.1 cent area, which is going to act as a very critical area of support. And as of now, at least, price is responding quite well to that and is railing off that area. So we can see that price has rallied all the way from the 0.1 to the 0.2 cent area. So basically doubled in price over just the past couple of days. So it's definitely a very bullish sign. There's a lot of really great positions to be had in this specific stock here. But we do see a few areas of resistance in the picture, and the major area that I would watch of resistance is around the 0.6 cent area, and we also have another one up around the 0.9 cent area. But those are quite a ways away, and if we see a rally of that magnitude, then we definitely already will have a good amount of profit locked in before we encounter those areas of resistance. Let's switch over to one last chart now. We're going to take a look at the 1-year chart, and basically we can see that price spent a good amount of time moving sideways on this chart until we saw a good amount of volume come into the picture, which was about 6 months ago or so, and that caused price to really spike quite strongly here, and it spiked all the way to the 1.8 cent area, which is this area up here. Since then we've pulled back, and we've had a couple of smaller, slightly lower volume rallies, such as this one right here. And currently we're seeing just a tremendous amount of volume come into the picture for this stock. So what I would anticipate is to see price again start to curl upward from this down movement, and this 0.1 cent area down here I think is a very strong area of support. Let me remove all this clutter that I just drew on the chart, and we're going to focus once again on that 0.1 cent area, which is a very critical area. We can see that we bounced off of that right here, and we can also see that we spent several months bouncing off that area, back from basically July all the way through November of 2009. So basically this whole area right here we spent bouncing off that area of support, so that makes that area extremely valid. A lot of technical chartists and technical traders are going to be watching that area to get into their positions based upon that 0.1 cent area. So personally that's what I would be watching, and that's the area that I would personally be looking to place my trades off of. So once again, this was a video chart for POPN Incorporated, stock ticker POPN, brought to you by allpennystocks.com and baystreet.ca, with technical analysis from 123learntotrade.com. If you have any questions about this chart or any of the video charts that have been featured on allpennystocks.com and baystreet.ca, feel free to stop by my personal website, which is 123learntotrade.com. I offer private trading coaching, online video courses, webinars, trading forums, and any questions that you might have we'll be able to answer for you and teach you more about the markets. As always, please remember that this has just been 123learntotrade.com's interpretations of POPN Incorporated stock chart. Investors and traders are always encouraged to do their own due diligence and consult with their financial advisor prior to placing any trades. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you back here next week for another video chart.